to the champion.
Boy, this ought to be physical. It could get, as Taz would say, nasty in a hurry.
Yes, sir. And, Texas Death, man, these are crazy-ass matches, man. They're dangerous, and they are not going to be exchanging holds, I would think.
Moxley fires the first salvo. Hangman answers.
I remember every Texas Death match, or seemingly, that I called back in the day.
Wow.
They're that special.
Yeah, I believe that.
And the personalities involved in them are legends, like Terry Funk, for example, Killer Carl Cox. They love those Texas Death matches.
Hangman Adam Page, the best all-time record in Texas Death matches in AEW, 4-1 victories over Moxley, Christopher Daniels, Adam Cole, and Lance Archer. His own coming to his eternal rival, Swerve Strickland.
Just remember, to win it, your opponent cannot answer the bell. So you don't have to.
Router submission, the only way to win it.
Beat your adversary senseless. It's one way you might approach that equation.
Hangman's on the way.
Yeah, Hangman is swarming Jon Moxley here.
On the way to doing that. Wearing out that shoulder.
Talk about career records. Moxley and Hangman have shared the ring 4 times. They've split the series 2-2. This is a big-time rubber match. Perhaps no higher stakes than this one.
He was stopping Mox like he owed him money.
Oh, Marina swiped at the leg of Hangman. Hangman turned his attention, and Moxley seizes.
Yeah, I think Hangman made a mistake. He had Moxley down, and he just kind of walked away from him.
I think he got hung up in the moment. It's north of 25,000 people here.
Right.
Going crazy for him. That can happen sometimes, and a guy like Mox is going to exploit you if you do that.
Moxley with a fork. We've seen him employ that with a certain degree of viciousness.
Thinks he's Abdullah.
Oh.
Hangman.
Wow, well, look at this.
Right in the turnbuckle pad.
That could have been Page's face.
Hangman with a fork of his own.
This is all legal if you haven't figured it out, folks. So, there's really no rules here.
Double leg by Hangman, and now
He's trying to get. He's got
but Hangman a triangle. Immediately the blood welling on the head of the world champion.
Getting a little funky up here. All right.
Good God, Jim.
It's hideous.
We've seen a lot of stuff, haven't we? I don't know. Oh, my God.
Well, we knew they would probably get a little bloody, shall we say.
Hangman has that in him, man.
But this.
Hangman draws first blood, but remember, the referee cannot stop the match due to blood loss. It is literally only knockout or submission.
Man, this reminds me so much of some of those great Texas Death matches that I actually called as a referee and then broadcast way back in the day as well. Not at the same time.
Right.
But seriously, there were guys that built their reputation.
Wait a second. Moxley trying to wrestle the barbed wire away from Hangman.
He wants to hook that in his mouth. You can see it. That's what Mox is trying to do.
Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Drop step by Moxley, and now I think he may be trying to use that barbed wire as a garrote.
I think it's across his eyes.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's across his forehead.
And his nose and the eye, everything.
Oh, no.
Guys, we're only 5 minutes into this match already.
It resembles the Scody on a Saturday night. Fights here, fights there. But none as intense as we're seeing right here in the ring at this point in time.
Well, that barbed wire is sticking on the head. Now you see Marina.
Shafir biting.
Well, she's ruthless. A dangerous, dangerous person.
Biting at the lacerations opened up by that barbed wire on Hangman's head. We talked about the violence that we've seen in the Texas Death matches. Perhaps none more violent than Hangman and Swerve Strickland. Moxley on the floor. Some fans are, without a doubt, giving him some lip, but
They got a sign out there.
Tony, after Dynamite this past Wednesday, the footage aired on Collision. Hangman and Swerve candidly spoke one-on-one. Both men shared regrets about their past action. It was Swerve that actually told Hangman that he would steer clear of Hangman's family, who'd be in attendance here tonight.
Barbed wire rack, steel chair.
Yep. That continued.
And ultimately, Swerve told Hangman maybe it was time to let go of the past after all.
And I hope that's the case. And I do get the emotions, and I understand why both men were angry. My God, burn down a man's house, go into your son's bedroom. It's just beyond what we know about in wrestling.
That's creepy. One way nicely to describe it.
That barbed wire. Oh my God.
I can only imagine what that could feel like. And one other addendum to that, and I'll never know.
Jon Moxley punishing the challenger.
Excalibur, you mentioned back in 2023 at Revolution what a great event that was, and that Texas death match between these two men that Hangman won using the chain to choke Moxley out. I thought that was the greatest Texas death match I'd ever seen. Well, here we're like 7 minutes into this, and I don't know if you're going to get any more violent than what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised as far as 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I get what you're saying, Schiavone, but, you know, it's a fight, right? So a lot of fights can end, I hate to say it, like in a minute. You know, like this, it's violence, there's weapons involved, it's Texas death, it's all legal, you know. So
think back to, I think, the first encounter between Jon Moxley and Hangman Adam Page. It was a thunderous lariat that ended the match via referee stoppage.
I believe he knocked out Hangman with that. I believe it was.
And sidestep Hangman. He got on the brakes. He got the chair in his hand and swinging up missed by Hangman. Good God. Drives the chair into Hangman.
Looking for that high fastball. He wants to send it down the park.
Yeah, in complete control as the champion right now. Challenger just ate it. That steel chair right in the face.
At some point, you have to consider how much blood these guys are losing and how's it going to affect their stamina. Because it's inevitable. It has to. It will.
There's a little slow motion action. You could see the impact right there. God. The barbed wire wrapped steel chair in the face of the challenger, Hangman Adam Page.
As Marina Shafir assisting the world champion Jon Moxley, bringing the table
right in front of us here. Excalibur right in front of our announced desk and the Spanish announced desk.
I'll tell you, she's a big asset. She's a big asset, is this young lady.
Certainly is, I believe, has played a large part in why Jon Moxley's been so successful as AEW World Champion, as have all of the Death Riders.
She's got a great fighting background.
Yeah.
Table set up. Hangman returned to the ring.
Moxley's almost like he's stalking. Seems like he's stalking Hangman.
Well, he knows Hangman's hurt. So you're right, JR, but he can do that. He can stalk him because he can take his time. He knows the man is badly injured right now.
And he wants to throw him off the turnbuckles here onto the table.
And I think he's gonna.
And the last thing that Moxley wants is to become a victim of his own offense.
Oh, Hangman. Now it's his turn to unleash the viciousness, digging his teeth into the head of Moxley, the head that was punctured repeatedly by that fork. Moxley cutter.
Now what's he calling for here?
Give me that glass.
He wants some glass. I believe he said glass. I heard him here say something glass. I heard the word glass. Yeah, you get planted here.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, broken glass in the bucket, placed under the ring. You hear referee Paul Turner giving Hangman, oh my God, to the couch. You can see the neck of glass bottles there that Moxley's flattening out as a beleaguered Hangman supports himself in the ropes.
I know they have no authority, but if you're a referee, you want to think about maybe this damn thing is not where we want it to be. See what I'm saying?
Rubbing the glass into the face of Hangman. You can hear it crunching under the boots of Jon Moxley. As Moxley seemingly on the verge of delivering a pile driver to Hangman into the glass.
He's fighting it. Hangman's fighting it.
Look out.
He's setting him up here.
He's got bad landing.
Deadeye, yeah.
Moxley reversing. Oh, his hand. Yeah, he had to plant in the glass, but he doesn't care. Because Moxley, dragging Hangman through the broken glass.
I've never seen this in my life, Jim.
Back and forth.
That is gnarly. There's no way you can work around it.
Now, Hangman has had his back dragged across glass. Earlier, he got a chair in the back with all that. Oh, man, this is horrible.
Moxley. Pile driver.
Right on that glass, those shards of glass. I'd be surprised if something wasn't stuck in the skull of Hangman Adam Page.
Now we'll see if Hangman can answer the bell here, so to speak.
I know I'm old school, but sometimes you got to look at this damn thing and say enough is enough.
But I mean, JR, the rules that both men agreed to.
I understand
Knockout
that.
or submission.
Well, I'm going to override them.
Hangman Page up to a vertical position, beats the count.
Moxley walking around with shards of glass in his back as well, guys.
Here's this pile driver. I mean, just completely brutal. The glass hanging out the back of Hangman. Look at that.
Whoa.
Man, look at those palm strikes. Deadly. The knees retaliating.
Didn't expect the knees as Moxley changed levels, and Moxley another pile driver. Hangman compressed.
Not impressed, compressed.
There's the count again for Hangman.
Yeah, I think the challenger put up a valiant fight, man. I think the end is near for Hangman here. This is bleak, very bleak.
And Shafir introducing yet another chair into this match.
2 chairs there, right?
Turn up to 6 now as Moxley takes a seat.
Well, I wouldn't do that if I was a champion. I would stay on Hangman. This guy is resilient. He's triple tough. He's proven that. He's a former AEW World Champion, meaning Hangman. I wouldn't sit there and have fun with it, but champion's going to do what he wants to do.
You know, Moxley loves to intimidate, as we know.
It was John Moxley that said Hangman Adam Page did not want a Texas death match with John Moxley. There was some speculation on, because of the previous victory, Moxley wanted no part of Hangman in a Texas death match, but there was speculation going the other way that Moxley knew that Hangman could not go to the levels of depraved violence that John Moxley is willing to go to.
He's going to have to if he wants to win this one.
Let's get those 2 chairs set up.
Now look out. What we think may happen may not.
Moxley and Hangman both jockeying for position on the center strand.
If he power bombs Hangman off of those turnbuckles, I don't know if Hangman can survive it. I don't know if he'll be able to come back.
Strong headbutt.
Hangman with some pointed words from Marina Shafir. Maybe feeling
Adrenaline rush, I think.
I was thinking the same thing, Ted. Big adrenaline rush here.
Fans rising to their feet in anticipation for what they think they're about to experience.
Well, Moxley's fighting it. And it looks like Moxley, there was some barbed wire on that turnbuckle.
Moxley, was he? The barbed wire wrapped around the torso and grinding it into the back of Hangman.
Great call, Ted. You saw it.
Yeah,
He used it.
he did. He was using it continually.
Man, that's just got to be anguishing.
Yeah, that'll stop anyone. Someone's grinding barbed wire into your back.
John Moxley now taking a moment to compose himself.
Get his balance, I think, Excalibur. Maybe part of that hesitation.
Or setting up a game plan here.
Notice how Hangman,
He turned the chairs around back to back.
That's even worse, obviously.
And Moxley doesn't realize how.
Oh man, this is going to be really bad. Really bad, guys.
On the spine.
That hurt my back.
It's going to be paralyzing.
Calamity for the AEW World Champion.
Fans sitting in ringside, some are in hushed silence because they can't believe what they have just witnessed.
And look at this. Just figure it out, folks. I mean, it's two steel chairs back to back. Hardest part of the chairs back to back. And that man's spine just hit it.
And he's getting the 10 count right now.
And he's smothered in crushed glass that he incorporated in the match, meaning Moxley.
Look at the eyes of Hangman here.
Hangman can feel the changing tide.
Oh, he's a sick man, Hangman. We've seen that in him. He's deranged.
He's got his lariat ready to go
With barbed wire on his arms.
That rolling elbow with the barbed wire. Hangman batters Moxley again.
How much can Moxley take of this type of treatment? Wait a minute. No disqualification, if you remember.
A member of the Death Riders.
We saw Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and their mercenary Gabe Kidd in that truck earlier.
We knew they'd get involved. All of us knew it. Everybody in this arena knew it.
That has been Moxley's MO since winning the championship. Oh, Death Rider avoided. Move to the midsection.
Double on the hook.
Hangman.
Oh, boy.
Angels wins!
Man, if that doesn't get it done, I don't know what will.
In homage to his one-time mentor, his one-time friend, Christopher Daniels.
That was a hard impact. You heard the champion's body driven into the mat.
Hangman.
Oh, buddy.
Skins the cat.
Know when he's on that apron.
There's Marina.
Shafir. Shafir on the back of Hangman.
He's felt the buckshot before. But she's about to feel something else. Like that. Take it!
Driver.
Hot damn.
I don't think we have to worry about Marina anymore in this match.
I think you're right.
But Hangman returns to the ring and immediately finds himself in the grip of Moxley. But Moxley
Right to the chair with the barbed wire. Deadeye's coming!
Deadeye in the glass.
Moxley's head, all the just gaffed his head open more than it was before.
And now Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, come on. I know it's no disqualification, but for God's sakes, use some logic.
This is what it's all about, Jim. This is what the Death Riders are all about.
JR, I think to that point, logic would dictate the easiest way for Hangman Adam Page, or excuse me, for John Moxley to repel Hangman Adam Page is by the Death Riders getting involved.
I'm not going to argue with him. Whether I agree or not, it makes sense.
And Taz, I mean, this just goes back to the whole point I was making at the beginning of this match. This is John Moxley subverting sportsmanship, subverting the core values of all elite wrestling.
Yeah, well, no, again, tough to disagree with you. I mean, Moxley is trying everything he can to hold on to that world title. He realizes the threat that Hangman is. So he's going to have his, his guys do his dirty work. We've seen it time and time again.
Oh, is this?
Is that Ospreay?
Yes, Will Ospreay. He told Hangman Adam Page when they faced off in the Owen that if Hangman beat Ospreay, Ospreay would have Hangman's back.
He's got Gabe Kidd there. Gabe Kidd in the front guillotine.
Yeah, 3-on-1 here, too.
It doesn't take long to choke a guy out.
No.
Yeah, Ospreay is slumped
with a guillotine.
As you would know, Taz.
Oh! And after the damage Ospreay sustained to his neck earlier tonight, Gabe Kidd the pile driver on the floor. The mercenary, the hitman.
No.
Come on now.
From New Japan. This is just like how they took out Samoa Joe to begin the night.
I tell you, Ospreay's neck cannot take this. No one's getting up there.
Oh, no, Claudio.
With no remorse, no feelings, no nothing but pain and agony on his mind.
Ospreay, another victim of the Death Riders.
Meanwhile, look at John Moxley, Excalibur, just in the corner, sitting on the mat, taking a breather, watching what's going on.
Just do your math, and it's pretty easy to figure out.
Well, you got to give Will Ospreay a lot of credit. He did his best effort to come out here and assist Hangman had stopped the tomfoolery of the Death Riders.
Taz, I know you were watching in the back. I mean, Samoa Joe, he had to be transported via stretcher, via backboard, and I think the same may be in Ospreay's future, but right now, Hangman.
Oh, barbed wire tables here, guys. Oh, boy.
Oh, Hangman loses control of Jon Moxley. Oh, now Moxley with a choke, the stretcher going for Ospreay, but back to our World Championship match, our Texas Death Match. Hangman is fading. And Taz, we've seen how dangerous Moxley can be with those chokes.
Yeah, no, he applies them properly. But right now, he's got those barbed wire tables in mind here. Maybe a vertical suplex.
No one land, but on barbed wire. Or put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well, Moxley kind of sacrificed himself there as well.
You're right.
He is a sick bastard, so it makes sense.
And now it's going to be, I guess, who can rise before the 10 count.
You see another look at the carnage.
It's a good old-fashioned vertical suplex, except it's going for tables with barbed wire.
Taz, after Hangman landed, he slid along the barbed wire.
Dead, and look at the shape of Ospreay here. Jeez.
And just like what happened to Samoa Joe earlier tonight.
Texas Deathmatch, Jim, you talked about how many of them you've called, how many of them you've seen. It is the most dangerous match in all of pro wrestling.
It's up to 8, yeah.
They're a spectacle, no doubt.
Yeah.
And Moxley and Hangman almost simultaneously back to their feet, but neither man with a distinct advantage.
The bloodiest I've ever seen, to be honest with you.
But Tony, I question those comments because we knew what we were in store for. We knew how intense this would be.
Yeah, but I don't think we knew how much blood there would be. Maybe we did. Maybe I was being naive about it.
Okay, let's go.
And I hope Ospreay's going to be okay. He's not. He's out, guys.
I don't know if you could.
I mean, think about Ospreay. He said it himself that the numbness in his hands that he felt, that was months ago.
Nothing can compare anyone with this level of violence. I can tell you that. Regardless of what you think you're going to see.
You can feel the intensity. It rose like a thermometer on a hot summer day in Dallas.
Yeah, the Hangman has woken up here.
When Moxley, the difference maker, the gouge, the bite, the lariat.
Hangman knows he's not going to get too many opportunities to be reinvigorated.
Oh, God.
Adam Page.
The God-style pile driver. And now Moxley floats over the Bulldog choke.
Bulldog choke, the perfect time to do it.
And Taz, this is not a standard pro wrestling match, no. And you know what? A sleeper compresses the carotid artery. This is straight across the windpipe of Adam Page.
Chokes you out, you can't answer the 10 count, you lose the match. That's smart what the champions doing.
And the Death Riders are basically around the ring celebrating already.
And you see the hand, well, might be choked out already.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Moxley, Hangman never submitted.
Now here's the 10 count.
Paul Turner giving the count. A confident champion, Jon Moxley, feels he is just 5 seconds away from yet another defense of his title.
Yeah, Hangman's not moving. Guy's not answering this thing in 4 seconds.
I see his shoulder moving.
That's a good sign. They can at least move around a little bit.
He's up by the narrowest of margins.
Barely.
Beats the count.
Barely.
Good Lord.
Eyes are closed here. Look, some high fives, fist bumps going on. The Death Riders.
And Moxley certain of the knockout victory.
Up to 5, the ref.
6, 7. Can Hangman beat the count once again?
He's moving, he's moving.
Come on, kid, pull yourself up.
Gotta get to his feet. He did it.
With a second to spare, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, you're right.
And Mox threw a tantrum when he realized he was up.
You saw, we caught a
Mox
glimpse.
is not used to getting his way. Not getting his way, I should say. Right. What were you saying, Excalibur?
We caught a glimpse of the eyes of Hangman Adam Page. It reminded me of the eyes of Hangman when we saw him in the depths of his battle with Swerve Strickland.
And going with a plastic bag.
Wheeler Yuta given the plastic bag. Just how Yuta was there the night that Jon Moxley ended the career of Bryan Danielson. The night that Jon Moxley had his coronation as AEW World Champion for the 4th time.
There's nothing.
He's got to make a decision here, apparently.
Well, yeah, there's nothing the ref could do here to stop whatever they're thinking with this plastic bag. We've seen these guys, unfortunately, utilize these plastic bags in the past.
This is wrong.
Top of the world, Mount Everest. Now Jon Moxley going down to take everything from you.
Was that Dart?
Was
that Mount Everest?
It was from way high up. Look here.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Is that who we think it is?
Yes! That is Bryan Danielson! And that was a Bushwhacker knee!
Boy, look at this offensive display. Nothing's missing. Everything's on the money.
Bryan Danielson!
Go get him!
Danielson out for revenge against the Death Riders! Out for revenge against the men that ended his career!
Well, those kicks.
This is amazing.
Have stopped your heart from beating him up.
Look above! What the hell is going on here? First,
buddy! He's back from Mount Everest! He's descended from the top of Globe Life Field!
and Mox has no clue. Well, now he does.
And Darby Allin has returned to AEW.
Man, what a shot that was.
Well, timing's everything, and Hangman's timing was great. Here he goes.
Coffin drop from Darby!
Woo! Man, everything's falling apart for the Death Riders.
Why did we miss that?
And Hangman, a second buckshot! Moxley staggers to his feet.
Danielson and Darby getting rid of these other guys.
Moxley retreating, or at least attempting to, from Hangman Adam Page, his challenger.
And it's still anybody's ball game.
He's on the apron, set him up for a deadeye, I think. If he could just get away from Mox, and that ref starts counting, man. Look at this. I don't know if Mox can answer it.
The Deadeye through the table. Champion and challenger alike. Bloodied, battered. But Hangman Adam Page.
seconds. We've got a new champ. Three seconds away.
Wait a second, Shafir drags up Moxley. And without Shafir, I don't think Moxley beats the count, JR.
I don't either.
Oh, you're right. You guys are right. Oh, my God. The Bucks are in.
Oh, no.
This is just picked up.
Super kicks from the former EVPs. The EVP triggered to their former friend, Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, jeez. Bed of nails.
A bed of nails produced from underneath the ring. And now the sun may be setting on Hangman Adam Page's challenge for the AEW World Championship.
This is the craziest, wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. And damn it, Jim, we've caught a lot of stuff. I don't know anything like this before.
I think you're right, Tone. You are right about that. The stakes have risen by every second.
Oh, the hand got on it.
Caught his eye. You hear Hangman screaming.
Oh, no. Oh, the paradigm shift into the nails.
That's got to be it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's over.
Wow, that was really bad.
Look at the face of Moxley. My God. Look at the wound on his forehead.
He's got a hell of a gash on his head. That's a trip to the hospital without question.
No doubt. The bigger issue, though, is the challenger. I think he's dead meat, meaning Hangman, unfortunately.
Seven count.
7, yeah. Hangman's moving.
Hangman.
Get up.
Whoa.
Good officiating, good discretionary officiating.
And you see John Moxley just collapse.
Come on,
Moxley does not have much more left in the tank.
They're both exhausted, and rightfully so.
Well, as we've talked about the blood loss, your blood is filled with oxygen. As that flows, as the blood flows from your head, your body loses oxygen. Fatigue sets in.
I've had it happen to me. And what happens is you get these surges of adrenaline, and then when they're gone, man, you're wiped out. And I think that's where these guys are.
And the blood's been flowing since the early going. Since the beginning.
I'm gonna make him sniff the belt. I'm gonna make him fucking taste the belt that he's never gonna have. Give me the key.
Moxley asking Shafir for that key that she's been wearing around her neck for some months here.
Enough, get out of here.
I'm gonna make him sniff the fucking belt.
Shafir instructed by Moxley to get the briefcase.
What the?
Oh, she's been handcuffed here. I don't know how that here. It's
Nana! Nana has handcuffed Shafir to the timekeeper's table.
She reached under the table.
Oh, my God.
That's some Brooklyn stuff right there.
You're not.
I told you.
And Moxley, now he's tearing at the chain, but oh, swerve! Speaking of chain, it's swerve with Hangman's chain.
The chain that Hangman put in front of him on Thursday.
Wait a
Man, what a dilemma.
Has
Moxley and crew are in right now.
the air been cleared truly between Swerve Strickland? Can the wounds of the past be patched over?
Here's your answer, buddy. Here's your answer.
Man, Moxley is on
Swerve helped Hangman. Can you believe that Swerve threw that chain in and helped Hangman?
And the chain
It's incredible.
once again wrapped around the neck of John Moxley. It's how Hangman won their first Texas Death Match.
It's a throwback to all the Revolution 2023.
Mox grabbing Hangman by the hair. as Swerve looking on stoically. Oh, look, shot ball!
Look at the landing. Look at the landing.
Oh my God, what a visual!
Spikes in the spine.
The back of Jon Moxley punctured 100 times over. Hangman Adam Page once again wrapping the champion's neck with a chain. And Hangman.
Oh my God.
Is this his moment? Is this it? Panic on the face of Jon Moxley.
Panic and pandemonium.
Yes.
Can you believe it? New champion. Hangman Adam Page by submission, by tap out.
In a pool of his own blood, the former AEW World Champion.
Who could have ever imagined that Swerve Strickland would play the difference maker? That Swerve Strickland.
What a journey Hangman Adam Page has been on. He's finally arrived.
He told Vice earlier in the week he's going to make it his personal and professional goal to see that belt once again. And he's got a chance in a mere seconds.
Boy, that match had slobber knocker written all over it. They beat the hell out of each other. These two men, Hangman Adam Page, the new champion.
A stunning development. Swerve Strickland playing an integral role in Hangman Adam Page defeating Jon Moxley, and Hangman Adam Page attempting to open that case.
Yeah, he wants to see his brand new championship.
The sweat, the blood of Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, all over it. I was thinking the same thing.
Man, what a battle. What a battle.
The cruel irony that the briefcase is being challenging to open. How could it be any different?
Hangman Adam Page.
He's emotional.
Tears in his eyes as he surveys the crowd, as he surveys the carnage. As the realization sets in. There it is!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and new All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Hangman Adam Page!
A celebration fit for a champion.
Gentlemen, we started in October 6 years ago, and I really think this is our finest moment right here. By far, what a wonderful moment.
And if you take a look at that AEW World Championship title belt, you can see those side plates belonging to the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. It was Danielson defeated by Moxley. And that night, Moxley putting that World Championship under lock and key. And now those side plates will be updated to reflect not only the new AEW World Champion, but a new era, a changing landscape for all elite wrestling, as Hangman Adam Page is once again your AEW World Champion.
What an emotional night. What an emotional night. Marina Shafir still hooked to one end of the chain. Moxley had to help her out.
That sign says it all. Hangman Adam Page the heart and soul of AEW. One of the foundational core members of this company's roster. Someone that has carried our banner before, and now I believe will carry it once again, but to new heights not yet seen.
This kid's got a chance to build a reputation and add to a legacy that will never be forgotten. Can he get it done? Can he do that?
We waited so long. We waited so long for this moment, guys, and it's even better than I imagined. What a moment. Glad we waited for it. Right, buddy?
Absolutely.
Catharsis, relief, and a moment to celebrate for Hangman Adam Page. But now, he is at the head of this new era of AEW, which begins this Wednesday at Dynamite. We thank you for joining us for All in Texas. AEW, the home of professional wrestling.
Good night, everybody.